In this video, this is the best vehicles for PvP to help against other sweats in GTA. If you find these helpful, subscribe. I'm nearly at 2,000. Starting off is the Ruiner 2000, which can be bought for $2.8 million. To get the trade price you need to the CEO mission. When you buy the Ruiner, don't use the regular one. It takes 1 rocket and had 8 missiles. So start up the VIP mission in free mode called Fully Loaded, which spawns a Ruiner, which has infinite missiles and can tank around 25 rockets, and once it's destroyed, another spawns in. A huge advantage: others can't lock onto your car when you're inside, but keep in mind it has no bullet protection. A downside is the VIP mission cooldown is 1 hour long. So pretty much in today's GTA, it's worth it since it can counter nearly every vehicle and can used as defensive or offensive. One more fact is that people can't enter vehicle, they get shocked opening the door. Next, you probably don't use, but the Savage is insane in terms of offense. Its defense is okay, taking 3 rockets. It can also be good to counter any jet in the game with infinite rockets you can spam, or the cannon. Using it against ground players is devious. You can go take an entire team or someone with the fire rate of these cannons. You'd be lucky to even get a chance to fight back. The cannons can decimate armored vehicles like the Night Shark in less than 10 seconds. The aim with it is very easy to control and the radius is pretty decent. You can request it from Pegasus or store in your hangar, and it'd be a personal vehicle. The rockets can also be controlled by the passenger. It has a okay accuracy, not like Deluxo rockets or anything. It's great for long distance since it had no cooldown firing rate. If you can handle flying the Savage, you can dodge some of the rockets. Next is the Toreador. Very good durability, can tank around 7 rockets and go underwater and fire torpedoes. One of the best accuracy for rockets in the game, and the machine guns do better damage than most of the vehicles. It has a rechargeable boost as well. It has a sonar system, so you can find 10 hidden cache around the map every day, and it's worth 80 grand. You can drive into or get out to get it. You can store it anywhere you want to. Some other things: you can use it in heist and has a very fast speed compared to other vehicles. It can take an extra 2 missiles if you buy body armor upgrade in the regular LS mechanic, and in terms of fighting, its offensive and defenses can counter about any vehicles in the game. Most vehicles can't follow you underwater anyway, and it moves fast with the boost underwater. Next is Deluxo. You can get this on Warstock for around $4 million. This is great at offenses, but defense, it has some cons if you know how to fly it. On ground, it goes 127 miles per hour and 204 fully upgraded, but it's slower in the air and is slower than most flying vehicles. The hover mode is 78 and 126 upgraded. To put the weapons on, you need a weaponized workshop to put rockets on. The rockets are the best part since its hitting accuracy is also insane, and there's really no escaping. There's a glitch that's probably still around where you can go over 300 miles per hour across the entire map too. Not sure if it's patched or not, but possible there's ways to do it. One of its best defense that it's very easily to dodge the rockets. As how it moves, it can dodge the most accurate missiles in the game with a trick on how you tilt the car, so it's really an advantage to dodge spammed rockets. So the Deluxo is pretty worth it with OP offense and a broken defense trick. This next one is a OP plane used a ton, and it's the B11 Strike Force, costing around $3.8 million. It has good durability, taking up to 6 rockets. Top speed is 164 miles per hour. It comes with many weapons you can have all at once. First is the missile barrage, very good for air combat or dive bombing ground players if you know how to aim. It also comes with homing missiles that are decently accurate and has great fire rate. It also comes with bombs, any that you can pick, but most pick cluster since it's good at decimating ground targets. It can carry up to 50 bombs before you have to go back to the hangar to refill or return it to storage and just call it back in. You can customize these bombs too. Last weapons is the explosive cannon, which is very helpful against ground or air, but it's not as strong as other jet cannons like the laser, but its rapid fire makes up a ton, so it's still great either way. This one is one of the strongest military vehicles in the game, and is the half-track. It can take 27 missiles, so some vehicles like the Mark II will run out. It has bulletproof protection, so you can't be shot out the front at all, but the side windows you can. The gunner can't be shot out if it's looking your direction. Only way is if his back was turned. It also comes with mines for the driver. It has a roller on the front that can push cars out the way. You need bunker research for the quad cannon, but it's the strongest cannon for it. If you had good aim, you can take things out like a Toreador or Mark II if it doesn't have bullet protection. You can hook an anti-aircraft on the back of it, which can destroy vehicles like the Avenger. It's very cheap vehicle for $2 million and do the CEO mission and get the trade price to $1.6 million. Overall, it's an underrated vehicle, very cheap, only downside is its speed, but other than that, it's a good choice. Next is the Kanjali tank, which has this price and the trade. It has a railgun cannon you can buy, but it just gives a little extra range and accuracy, nothing more. It has a machine gun on top that can be operated by the secondary person. It's decently strong, but it works nice. It has a grenade launcher that's controlled by players in the back of your tank. If you like going around with multiple players, this is your vehicle. It can take around 7 rockets. Just don't let someone like a Mark II get the drop on you. Last, it comes with mines you can purchase at the facility. This vehicle is good for countering all vehicles and offers full protection, so you should be okay. Next is the Raju, which pretty expensive at $7 million. Its main advantage is its speed and permanent off-radar stealth mode. If you like to get the drop on people, you might be interested in this vehicle. It comes with explosive cannons and rockets, no countermeasures, sadly. Very good for dogfights, and it also comes with a hover mode feature, which is pretty good to use against ground targets, sometimes air. If you have a ton or money to spend, this could be a decent vehicle. Can't be chaser by griefers either. Last for this part is the APC. This is only $2 million and is very overpowered in my opinion. It comes with a stock turret that's infinite, but if you get the bunker research for the SAM turret, it's 200,000 and have around 50 missiles. It can go in water and moves fast too. It has 4 machines on the sides for the passengers, and one can control the SAM while in. But if no one is in, you have to stop to use it. If you're the driver, has very good durability and can have an anti-aircraft on the back, and you already know how strong that is from what I said earlier. Can be stored in your garage and has mines, but this is one of those vehicles people don't use a lot, but can destroy anything it wants. There's really no downside to it either. But if you want a part 2, subscribe for another.